Today we react to one of, if not the biggest Fortnite streamer today. It's the story of Clix, Fortnite kid to superstar. Honestly, it's pretty spectacular. He's like one of the most watched Fortnite person. Like whenever he goes live, there's like 10K people watching him. It's insane. And we're gonna watch the story of Clix. Let's go.
In Fortnite, there's been
By
a lot
Aussie
of
Antics.
pro players. There's been
Yeah.
a lot of content creators, but rarely has someone managed to succeed so heavily at both. From playing in the biggest tournaments in the world to creating content that changed the internet.
That's true. I don't see anyone else except for Booga, but Booga doesn't. He just is a calm player now. I don't think he cares about content anymore.
The World Cup 6 times to being the face of Fortnite on Twitch. But how did we get here? Cody, Clix, Conrad.
Or at least not as big as him.
United States on January 7th, 2005.
Connecticut.
He first began his gaming journey at the age of 5 on Minecraft and Call of Duty. He would sneak into his brother's room and use his PC. Even at this young age, he realized his dream was to become a professional gamer. He always knew he was good at video games, but it was with the introduction of Fortnite that his dreams of becoming a professional gamer could finally come true. Fortnite was exploding and creating careers overnight.
Yeah, I wish I played when Fortnite first happened. Ninja.
Hey Tim, let's go!
Who the hell is this guy?
Come here, Jimmy.
Us, CDN, the third. What happened to Dr. Lupo? Dr. Lupo just don't even know anything.
He didn't have his own PC or even a proper setup to try and go pro.
Oh.
Clix wasn't just some spoiled kid whose parents were going to let him drop out of school and buy him a $10,000 setup. He had to convince his father that he could actually make this a career, and he did this by signing a contract with him. Clix's dad agreed to buy him a PC if he promised to pay it back in installments through money he would earn on Fortnite over his summer break from school. His father was about to realize just how good he was.
And then 2.5 weeks later, he
That's
said,
great.
Dad, you know, guess how much
I mean,
money
I don't
I
have a good PC.
I says, I don't know.
I'm not anyone
no,
back.
no, check this out.
Sure.
So I looked in a PayPal account and he made $1,035 in 2.5 weeks.
It wasn't just about the money though. Clix had to really prove that he could make this a career. At this point in early 2019, Clix was streaming to between 20 to 100 average viewers. It was these early days where people got their first glimpse of not only Clix's insane ability at Fortnite, but his personality and desire to make content. He would stream anything from scrims to build fights, all while uploading montages and highlights to YouTube. While he was seeing steady growth and success throughout this period, little did he know everything was.
Yeah, I remember the time when it was just like montages every second day. There's a new montage.
World Cup.
And I do remember how I got introduced to Clix. I just remembered. You know, I actually was watching Skeptic. You know, if you guys know, you know who that. Well, he's kind of disappeared. It was funny how like Skeptic was like the biggest YouTuber, and I got introduced to Skeptic because like I was looking for gaming setups, and his was the biggest like video like of a kid doing it. You know, and so I got introduced to Skeptic, watched his videos. His videos was really good. And then he was like, he had 1 million subscribers. He was big time, you know, for me, you know. And then he was like before the World Cup, like he partnered with some random person named Clix, and like I was watching like a little bit of Misfits videos of him, and I was like, okay, he's just a partner of Skeptic, you know, the big streamer. It's just funny to think about what's happened. And then after World Cup, I like stopped watching both of them because I just stopped watching Fortnite content that much. And then what's it called? Later on, I found that Clix was like big, like very big now. And then and then there was like wagers. When wagers started coming back, I started watching Clix a little bit. And no, when he was like king of wages, I started watching him then. That's good.
I don't think he knows that he's got the health advantage, because otherwise he would just drop down, right? Like, Perplexity would have had to land double shotgun shots. Yeah, he's just gonna wait it out. So
he is 3 counts.
Clix being a potential favorite to qualify was picked up by Misfits Gaming before the qualifiers even began. This was it. He was now a professional gamer. However, the job was far from done. With millions of players competing around the world and only 100 solo and 50 duo spots, you had to be the best of the best. And without a doubt, Clix was.
I remember the combats when they actually were so good. Now they're trash after so much nerfs.
He managed to qualify not once, not twice, but 5 times to the Fortnite World
That's
Cup,
crazy.
qualifying in almost every single week of solos and qualifying alongside his org mate Skeptic in duos. This would see an explosion of growth for Clix's Twitch channel, skyrocketing from an average of 133 viewers in April of 2019 at the start of World Cup qualifiers to finishing on an average of over 8,000 viewers in July.
What the hell?
That is an increase of over 6,000% in only 3 months. People were beginning to get a taste.
Wait,
of
I
what
remember
Clix
that.
could do.
Wasn't like he doing less than that? Because I remember. Okay, I think it's because I was looking at his YouTube channel at that time. His YouTube channel had 6,000 subscribers, and then
With this explosion in growth and notoriety,
yes,
Clix also
different
found
for
himself in
his Twitch.
controversy and drama. One of his major keys to success and foundations of his fighting was the ability to almost always take his opponent's walls first try. This was when wall taking was considered a highly advanced mechanic, and few people were doing it, and those who were could not do it anywhere near as well as Clix. Many people began to accuse Clix of using macros or cheats to take players' walls first try.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, no, one.
Oh, no, it was a key line. It was a key line, I swear.
With most people realizing Clix wasn't using any illegal software or cheats, people even began to start rumors that the candy axe he used had special abilities to take players' walls. People couldn't believe he was just that good. All this drama only fueled Clix's growth, and coming into the World Cup, he was one of the favorites to take home the crown in solos.
ladies and gentlemen,
Would we ever get a World Cup? I wonder.
Fortnite World Cup Finals live from
Doesn't look like it.
With 14-year-old
I mean, even if we do, I don't think it's gonna be as big as that. Would a stadium be packed
biggest moment of your young life, I'm assuming.
100%, this is one of the
for
biggest
Fortnite?
moments. Millions of people are going to be watching this.
He's saving those, don't you worry. I guarantee before too long, a player like this
I don't think so, but who knows? There's still so much people who play Fortnite. Like, people say Fortnite's dead, but it's not. Like, still is. I'm certain that the most played game.
Placement especially being very respectable, but some people were still disappointed due to him qualifying for almost every single week. Clix bounced back quickly.
And if you don't believe me, just go to theplayaccount.com, which shows play counts of lgames, and it literally, like, at any random time, Fortnite has like 1 million people playing, whereas like Warzone, Call of Duty, Apex, all of those games just have like 500 to 400 to 300 people will play. 300,000, you know.
Fortnite was
Just
about
have
to
to
see
say.
trios become the competitive game mode for the first time ever, and Clix found himself playing alongside the 2 biggest names in
But
the scene.
I mean, the culture has
Sway
gone
and
down
Taku,
a lot.
which led to some incredible content.
Yo, we can take height, I RPG'd him out. Nice. Let's go, it's a build.
The glasses Clix. I remember this.
I'm high. Hey, I'm see you guys in a sec.
I am Misfits Clix.
However, it unfortunately didn't lead to the placements they were looking for. Clix, Spades, and Crims, however, were a different story. Placing first in numerous weeks of FNCS Season X qualifiers, they were one of the favorites going into the grand finals. While not being able to bring home the title, a 7th place was still a very solid finish.
Yeah, the
This did
Blake
begin to spell the story
Clix.
of Clix's competitive career. While I would have put it nicer, Mongrel did sum it up while talking to Clix about his placements.
Why did you place the solo duo cup? So not even on shut up.
Don't.
Clix was by no
Wow,
means
I
placing poorly. He
mean,
just
how
had
that has
higher
changed.
expectations going into finals that he couldn't seem to deliver on. Yet it wouldn't be his placements that would see the next surge in growth for his channel. Actually, quite the opposite.
The
It was during one of
wages.
the darkest periods in competitive Fortnite in Chapter 2, Season 1, with next to no tournaments, content feeling dry and boring, Clix revolutionized Twitch on Fortnite with the introduction of box fight wages.
Oh my god! Wait, so Fortnite knows about the reload glitch and they didn't fix it? Oh my god.
That's-
Bros are like fucking bots, bro.
Clix's average viewership skyrocketed from 8,000 in January of 2020 to over 20,000 by March. With millions of people tuning in
The
across
hell
Twitch
is
and
happening?
YouTube to follow not only his insane 100-0 record, but also his over-the-top personality and interactions with the other biggest names in the scene.
You keep talking, I'm leaving and I'm in front of you. I'm not even joking. No one likes you. Shut up. Type 2 if this is the most annoyingest kid you ever talked to.
I remember this. It's so funny. And like, you know, Viper. I used to just look at that.
This was when people truly got to see what I believe to be the key to Clix's success. Not just his ability to be insanely good at Fortnite, but entertain massive amounts of people with his personality and natural ability to create content. This period through Clix's streams created some of the most memorable moments in Fortnite history. While there were pros such as Mr. Savage and Mongrel pulling in insane viewership, they weren't building the community and following that Clix was. It was around this time
Yeah,
I
like-
truly believe Clix made a conscious decision to continue pursuing competitive Fortnite, but use his platform to build a community that would survive past Fortnite. With this, in July of 2020, Clix would announce
the
his signing to
NRG.
NRG in one of the biggest org announcements in Fortnite history.
I remember when the NRG house was, that was like, what the hell is Shaq? I mean, I know.
With a few solid finishes
Looked like he was
throughout squads and
naked for a
solo
second.
FNCS, it was in Chapter 2, Season 4, the Marvel season, and the return of trios that Clix looked like he was going to finally break the Grand Finals curse. Paired up with veteran IGL Bizzle and one of the newest, scariest fighters in the game, Illest, things were looking great, and during the qualifiers they secured a 4th, 5th, 5th, and 2nd. However, the finals would yet again prove to be Clix's downfall, placing in 14th. The Clix curse was looking like it would never be broken. The last 5 FNCSs in a row, all following the same pattern.
I mean, I think
High
like
placements in the qualifiers
now
and then
he's
struggling
done
in the
solo
finals.
cash cups, but he hasn't done
Quite one of
any
the most
grand. I
stacked
mean,
teams we've ever
FNCS.
seen.
Dropping right on.
Well, the next season's gotta be it.
Nice, just get out. Go.
Whoa! Oh, the charge season.
Nice, get the loot quick. Get the loot.
Nice! Let's go, Bizzle!
Isn't that? I thought it was Booga. Didn't it say Booga? Not.
Nice, get the loot quick.
Yeah, it's Booga. It's not. And that's.
Let's go, Bizzle!
He was talking about Ilias, and now it's all of a sudden Booga. The BB.
After placing 3rd in the last trio,
The
FNCS,
BBC
Booga's decision to split
trio.
Avery and Jampa to instead play with Clix and Bizzle confused a lot of people, but it did look like the team to break the Clix curse. 5th place. Not the FNCS crown many were hoping for, but the best placement Clix has had in an FNCS Grand Finals ever. And with another season of trios around the corner and the team sticking together, things were looking good.
Yeah, what
Sadly,
happened?
Chapter 2, Season 6 would prove to be the worst performance of all 3 members' careers. Getting locked into a heated spawn battle against Gabe, Tahi, and Sprite at Sweaty Sands, they didn't even make it into the reboot rounds, meaning they had no chance to qualify for the Grand Finals. The fallout of this team's performance can still be seen today, with many people blaming Lizzle for their off-spawn troubles. It also did help after all of this, Gabe, Tahi, and Sprite would go on to make reboot rounds and pull off one of the most memorable clutches in Fortnite history, securing their spot in the grand finals without Clix.
Oh my god, 1v2 situation. Oh my god!
Now it's a 1v1 situation. Sprite, 6 bills left. If he clutches this 1v3, this is the most clutch play we've ever seen in Fortnite competitive history. I don't think there's been anything better.
Oh my god. Woo! No! Calc! What are you doing? You just got 1v3'd.
Sadly, Clix did not bounce back well.
Yeah, what happened to Calc? There's so much people
in
have just
all
gone off
remaining
Fortnite.
FNCS tournaments for the rest of Chapter 2. It was time for change. It was time for a new era. It was time for IGL Clix. If you don't know
those
competitive
duos
Fortnite
are-
at a high level, most teams will have a designated IGL or leader.
I remember there's only one season where I tried to do,
While this
and then
takes
I
a
just
lot
got
of experience
fed
and
up.
understanding of the game, if you want to have full control over your performance, this is the role you need to be. With the announcement of duos as the competitive game mode for all of 2022, Clix, sick of the Clix curse and wanting to take things into his own hands, found the scariest duo he could in Day and decided to try his hand at leading.
Oh yeah, they in Clix. What happened to them?
How many? 100, 200.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god. Checking him.
Miro and Day.
Box? 100? Full box? We kill one? You're fine. Let's go, baby. Come on.
No longer just doing zone wars and box fights on stream for content, but actually hitting the VODs, getting a coach, and taking his performance
Playing
into
arena.
his own hands. This was not even diving into the deep end. This was flying headfirst into the ocean. Clix, never having IGL'd before, was gonna try and take the reins over one of the most aggressive and difficult fraggers to control in the history of Fortnite. Things were off to a slow start for the NRG duo in Chapter 3 Season 1, placing 27th in the first qualifier and 16th in the second qualifier. Many people questioning Clix's decision to IGL, telling him he should just stick to fragging. However, a 6th place in semi-finals had a lot of people surprised and began to pay attention. Maybe a slow start but strong finish would finally bring.
This is a
the Clix
very well
and
edited
the team
video.
ended on a very respectable 7th in grand finals. While not the best performance of Clix's career, his first time in a new role shocked many with his ability to mature as a player and a person. Things were looking up. With another season of duos, Clix and Day would run it back, but unfortunately could not replicate the same success. After an up and down qualifying run, they made it to the grand finals only to place 35th. Almost everyone in the community, myself included, urged Clix to go back to being a fragger as he was wasting his mechanics.
I guess now he's doing that. He said yesterday that he's gonna do that.
More wrong. Clix decided to split with Day, but instead of finding an IGL, decided to trust his instincts and pick up Dukes and give it one last shot. And thank God he did. Clix, alongside Dukes, got a 4th place in FNCS Grand Finals, his best placement ever, proving to himself and everyone that he can 100% make it as an IGL. And before Chapter 3 was over, he had one final chance to prove it on the world stage at the FNCS Invitational.
Team that needs no introduction, Clix and Duke, climbing their way up the ranks. 4th in the most recent NA East FNCS. They won the first Elite Cup of the region.
A difficult spawn fight between Clix and Pink.
I completely forgot about Duke.
As favorites to struggle.
I don't even
Clix
know.
did manage to come out on top in 15th.
Why is that?
picking up a win at the event.
Outside of zone, he has the only chance right now, but he gets the down on the Duke. Clix versus Bevy. He's trying to go for the hero. Takes the game.
Awesome.
While many would consider this an underwhelming performance, given their circumstances, Clix was happy with the result, and heading into Chapter 4 continued to
Who the
be one
heck
of the
is this?
most talked about pros in the competitive scene. What does the future look like for Clix? What is more important, content creation or competing? Booga had these same questions to ask on Clix's stream, and he had this to say.
Nah, bro, what is the real goal?
I just want my streams.
Like, just be honest.
I mean,
bro.
I just want to succeed in everything. I'm telling you right now, if I stopped streaming and I, let's just say, fell off, but I'm doing good in comp, I would be so. I wouldn't give a about comp.
While this video has mostly focused around Clix as a competitive player, it is his growth and development as a content creator that has outshone it all. He has launched a successful merch company, hosted streams and events that have impacted the entire internet. He has conclusively proven he is not just a Fortnite kid. You'll still see him at the top of the Fortnite category anytime he's live, but he's developed
And now streamer
so much more
awards.
than
It's
that. A new
crazy.
chapter for Clix has now started, and while making this video, I've realized just how much he's grown in this period. He'll still make stupid jokes.
I love when you stick your cone inside of my butt.
He still thinks he's jacked.
Okay, then.
You see that? You see that?
But he's still one of the biggest faces in the Fortnite scene, and I don't think that's gonna change for a very long time.
Okay, well, we'll see. If you guys like this, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, share, and check out the original video in the link in bio. And have a great day.